Steel is not very affected by grass, I think, so that's good for them. They still take a lot. They go for minimize, please no.
Alright, what's going on, y'all? So in today's video, we are just reviewing the matches that I played in the Global Challenge, which took place this past weekend. So I didn't actually give myself a lot of time to play. I mean, I had plenty of time to play, but like, you know, you can play 45 matches, and like I played 7, so you know, I just ultimately didn't really feel like playing that much, I guess, even though I could have. And I think within the amount of matches that we played, we still saw that the team did really well. So I was really glad to see that. And you'll hear me talking about it a bit at the beginning of the video, but it's basically just an adaptation of my Archaladon team where I just felt like, I mean, Archaladon's cool and all, but like, it's not that amazing all the time, and sometimes Primarina is pretty nice. So, you know, we basically just replaced Archaladon with Primarina. Our Primarina can actually do really well on a rain team, and is actually really well positioned into things like Chenpao and Entei, which are one of the more bigger problems for Archaladon. Like, Archaladon just doesn't stand super well against Chenpao, even though, I mean, it can, and it also, you know, can tank Flutter Mane hits pretty well, which is one of, Primarina tanks hits well. So, you know, it tanks the hits that Archaladon doesn't tank, and then it dishes damage to the things that Archaladon is weak against. So, I just felt like Primarina was a good addition. And in general, like, with having Haze on Primarina, having Grassy Surge Rillaboom, having Farigiraf with Armor Tail, Rain Dance on Tornadus, you know, you do have ways to deal with any sort of thing that is like a really threatening comp that can just roll away on your team, right? So you can deal away with Size Spam, Priority, Sun teams, Dondozo teams, Muck teams, which are all like the really big threats when you're in something like the Global Challenge, right? So I felt like by just combining all these Pokemon into a rain team, we actually just make a really good team in general, right? So again, common leads are going to be things like Torn Landorus, Torn Primarina, anything plus Farigiraf. I actually really like Torn Farigiraf as a lead because it really throws people off, and Farigiraf can still do damage, right? Like, you just click Tailwind. So, or maybe you click Trick Room, who knows, right? But if I'm clicking Trick Room, I'm a lot more inclined to lead, you know, like Rillaboom Farigiraf, King Gambit Farigiraf, something like that. Put on massive pressure and then try to sweep that way, right? So, you know, you do have two modes of the team where, like, you have a fast mode with Torn Landorus, and then just anything else in the back you can kind of just use and position well. And then the slow mode, of course, being Farigiraf, Primarina, Rillaboom, and King Gambit. But, you know, sometimes you're still going to bring a fast Pokemon even with a slow team. So, really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the matches. I think we did do really well. And thank you guys for tuning in.
This is the team that I ended up deciding to use. I ultimately just dropped Archaladon for Primarina, and I'm hoping that I see good success with that. So okay, this is kind of interesting. I don't have like a perfect matchup into this, but I do think that Prim is a pretty good start here, actually, with Lando Dringus in the back. And then I'm gonna have to feel this. I'm gonna have to start feeling these out because I don't have a good game plan here. I have on 30-second delay, and so that will affect things a little bit, I suppose. But our opponent is definitely taking their time, so... Yo, Jeffy Jeff, my guy. Jeffy Jeff, it is great to have you here, my guy. I hope you are doing well. I miss you. We're just hanging, you know. They did start the lead that I wanted them to start, which is really good for me. So there is one problem here, and that's that I don't have Citrus Berry. Changing away from Citrus Berry last minute is actually a kind of bad choice in this case. And it gives me a kind of decent chance of losing, but you know, they do withdraw Chien-Pao. Okay, now that's fine. You're in Arizona. What are you doing out there, my guy? You got new things going on? Moved on to bigger and better things in life? Yeah, definitely call me sometime. Okay, so our opponent is playing incredibly well. Damn, that did nothing. Okay, so... Yes, okay, so we did kill Entei. That was the main thing I was trying to do. This Horn Leech, yeah, we do live the Horn Leech, but we're wasting Trick Room turns, which is not good. We need Trick Room to end very badly. We click Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. Almost went to Vegas with Chris. Nice. Okay, so... They actually go for Ivy Sigil on for Rigorath, which is not good for them. But actually, I think they made a pretty good play, so... Yeah, I hope Chris is doing well, you know. I don't really talk to him as much as I could, but he's just kind of doing his own thing. Okay. Alright, so we take out Chien-Pao. They take out Farigiroo, as we like to call him now. We're not in an amazing position, but this could be a lot worse. Hmm. I think King Gambit's a good bring out here. Like, they should have... Oh, right. So I've killed 2 things. I got 2 phones. Yo, Chasm, what up, my guy? We got the delay on, but we are big chilling here. I might be throwing by not clicking protect this turn. That's my one concern. I got 2 phones. Like, why is that stuck in my head right now? Alright, I did make a bad play, but it's fine. It's fine because we live that comfortably. And we have 2 phones. One for the jerps and one for the skirps. Yeah, I probably didn't put on enough delay, but it's all good. Because we got 2 phones. You know? One for the jerps, one for the skirts. Yeah, they have the Terra. They don't have a choice. So, this should be the Terra Kroger pawn. Which is actually kind of bad for me, except that I'm moving first. I do have 2 phones, though. Ugh, that hit hard, man. Alright, we're winning. Damn it, no we're not. Ah! Ugh, man. Okay, so if I wanted to win, I had to protect that turn. That's unfortunate. Alright, GG's. I'll play better next turn. I didn't think that through clearly. Cause like I was like, oh yeah, like I live another Ivy Sigil. Like, no, you don't. Like, because they can just Terra. And like I knew they still had their Terra, so wow, this person has a low rating. Cause they have a cheese team. Okay, so I can lose to this, unfortunately. I think my best play is probably going to be this with these. So let's try to, like, honestly, from what I've heard so far, this global challenge has been incredibly difficult for like everyone. So, it is what it is, right? think our opponent has ways to obviously play this well. I'm giving them the chance to outplay me here, but like I think I'm making a safe enough play, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, so they literally have to tear up my Lodic. So I knew that was coming. It should be Dragon or Fire or something. Steel. Steel is not very affected by Grass, I think, so that's good for them. They still take a lot. They go for Ice Beam. They go for Minimize. Please, no. Oh, God. Okay, so we click Woodhammer. We switch into King Gambit. Yep. Knew that was coming. Uh-oh, Piscatios. That sucks. We do get a crit though, so we're still in this. Okay, so so now we have to Grassy Glide them and hope they don't ever come. Nice. And now we have to hope they don't have Focus Sash, which they should. I mean, they always should have Focus Sash. And then they just click freaking Overheat, like... All my Corto's Jorto, though. Ah, yeah! No Sash. This is why you're in the 1300s, my guy. You should have a Sash. What up, Brights? Yeah, I mean, they're really not in like a bad position here, but we'll do what we have to do. Mach Punch. That's a little scary. Nice. Alright, so GG's. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, it's been a while since I had that get out of work feeling, but it's a nice feeling. Jeez. Hey, I mean, props to them for living. So, GG's. I guess we can start a, what does this say? BRB. Okay, so we are 1-1. Yeah, not bad. Ooh, nice. Okay. So let's think here. This is a pretty good team. I think we do want to go fast. That's generally pretty obvious here, obviously. Generally obvious, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I think we can just do this as a lead. We do need this, and then this. So I need to remember to take my move selection to timer sometimes, just in case, but I mean, like, this person's probably not looking at our stream, and yeah, so. Ricky Bobby. Shake and bake, my gang. Who else shoke and boke? Who else shoke and boke? Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby, excuse me. Don't listen to me. So I'm giving them a chance to make a good play here. But I think it's slightly more important for me to just go for it than to try to play cautiously. They do go for... Okay, yeah, so I made a bad play. I made a bad play. It's all good. Why would you do this to me? It's all good, I promise. Alright, let's see what they go for here. I'm assuming that they will go for Tailwind, but we'll see. Yeah. So now we bring out Quingle and other. Big Quingle energy. So you always just Grassy Glide and Sincere Storm. And this puts us in a pretty decent position here. The only way they can get out of this is protecting and switching, right? If we take out Pelipper, that leaves them in the same position as they were in the first place. So they're going to ultimately have to switch out Landorus at some point if they want to get out of this. So we're in a pretty good position. The only way they can get out of this is by switching things. So they do switch Pelipper. The only way that this saves them is if we take... Okay. So that's pretty much what I needed. If they don't have Citrus, I think we auto-win. But they do have Citrus, so that makes this harder. At this point, I need to ask myself if I really need to kill Pelipper right now, is basically the point that we're at. Because If I can get away with not killing Pelipper right away, then we can win this for sure. Yeah, so Pelipper comes back out. I don't love that. I think my best play here is gonna be to there is no best play here. Okay. Oh, dude, that's such a ballsy play. I can't believe they actually did that. Because we're slowly starting to inch into losing territory. That helps, honestly. That helps quite a lot. They did already waste their Terra, which tells me that if I can pull off this, we should just win. Alright. We win. That's unfortunate for them. But I think we were going to win either way, so... Double crits. What are you doing, my guy? You realize that Protect, or like Spore, is one of the best moves in the game, right? Like, I just want to make sure we're on the same page here. Spore is, in fact, one of the best moves in the game. GG. Jeez. This is like the same position basically. I need to be really careful here. I think yeah, no, I think we should be fine. But we'll see. Oh, thank you. No, I see what you're saying. My voice. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I mean, so they have Arachnid, they have that. They start Kingambit Landorus. What up, my guy? And a proper my guy to you. You know what I'm saying? And a good old my guy to you. Alright. So, I may have made a bad play. However, I think we're kinda gaming, so it's fun. I want them to click Wide Guard, they're not going to. They might click Weather Ball or Tailwind. On my Corto's Jorto though. Jesus, my guy. Jeebus Creevis. Alright, freaking big arch little darch over here. Big on my Corto's Jorto over here. I actually think I'm not technically playing this correctly, but... Okay, hold on. Uckers. Earth Power. Okay, hold on. Muddy Water. They missed something. That's pretty bad for them. But the one that they missed is kind of bad for me because I would have really liked for them to miss the other thing. So we bring out the good old Farigiroo, and we... So Farigirus is actually helping us a pretty good bit here. Like, the fact that we lived at 5 means that we just die to a Draining Kiss if we don't have Farigiraf, so like... The Farigiraf is pretty important. And like, sure, there's a possibility that I would actually like live at 1 for some reason. Because, you know, Draining Kiss is not strong. But okay, so yeah, comfy, interesting. Yeah, so I did expect that. Luckily they won't go back to Sash if they have Sash, so that was really the main thing we needed out of this exchange. Yeah, so GG's. Lando too strong, my guy. Lando too strong. But actually, like, Farigiraf was the perfect back Pokemon, so, you know, we'll take it. 3-1. Nice. Okay. This will be difficult because they basically have, like, my team, but slightly better in some ways. Yeah, so they just have like a better version of my team, basically. And that makes this really hard. So G, L, H, F to them. I think we've still had a pretty good start either way, you know? Like... Hyper Voice. All my chicks cook grits, my guy. Alright, so we are actually putting ourselves in a kind of bad position here. Jeez. Alright, we might lose. I mean, that was a good play though, right? Like, I could have expected that. Yeah, so they'll go for Psychic. It shouldn't KO. Yeah. We'll KO them with Kowtow. We actually don't KO them. Okay. I think I've got this figured out. But it's gonna be difficult. Alright. So now that's fine. Now we click Earth Power. Like, the only way they can get out of this is by switching, right? Yeah, so they do switch. I'd love to see something bad come in. Yeah, that is something I consider to be kind of bad here, so. Yeah, so one shots for the boys. Woodhammers for the boys. So this is gonna start shaking up pretty interestingly. Honestly, Yeah, you're welcome, Ray. What up, though? I think this play actually wins me the game. There's no guarantees. Yeah, so, I mean, we basically got the one thing we needed, which was moving first, right? And, like, as long as we move first, we win. If they protected, you know, that would have made things a lot more difficult, but they didn't, so I don't know what item they had. They do go for Hyper Voice. We live on 1 because we're just built like that. And let me show you guys too. I'm pretty sure I actually have special attack or special defense investment. So like, I'm just saying. Let me see. No, I don't. Never mind. We're just gaming. It's all good. On my Poke-Paste, I have a little bit of investment in special defense. GG's. We find someone quickly. Okay, this is a scary team. Let's think. Their team has a lot that threatens my team. So we can go like Rigorath, King Gambit, Rillaboom. Not super sure here. The stream did die earlier, so luckily it's not dying. Alright. GLHF to this person. Hopefully we can finish this match quickly. Interesting. So I actually think we have a pretty decent play here. They are gonna Terra the Sylveon, Terra Fire, a little bit scary. We're gonna Terra our King Gambit, get out of the weakness to Fire Terra Blast, even though we're still going to take a lot of damage and potentially just die from a double up. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, so if they are doubling, that's okay. No, we should live a double. Yep. Okay. We're in a good position. Take the Trick Room. Click. Psyshock. This is actually really risky. Okay. So we make the right call. Frigoraph might not be faster than... Okay, it is. Because we saw that interaction last turn, so... What? No, why did they live that one? Bro. That's rude. That doesn't even make sense. They took so much damage from the first one. Alright, we actually might lose because of that. That, like, I don't know why that happened. We have to just go for Helping Hand. Or, I mean, the... This is fine. We have a good play. Interesting. Okay. Stealing the terrain, I respect. So we're definitely not out of the waters yet, but I actually think we have a pretty good way to get out of this, so... Let's think. They bring that out. Trick Room goes for 2 more turns, which tells me that I can probably click this. Yep, so that makes sense. They go for Bloodmoon on Frigoraph, I'm guessing. Rillaboom, that's not a good play. We do a lot of damage. Bring out Landorus. We got this one in the bag. So in this case, we can pretty much always just win by clicking Protect Psyshock. Yep, so we protect. Go for Hyper Voice. We should live this, even if we don't, it's fine. Yep. Alright. Just in time to start the next round. So we go for Helping Hand, Earth Power. Yep, GG's. Well played. Well played. But, like, the thing was, to me, was, like, you could tell that they were starting to take a lot of time to choose their moves, so... It doesn't tell you anything definitive. I think they did play well, right? So we're just gonna see what happens. Let's go this and this. Bring this and this. So GLHF to this person. They start over 3. I think in this case... I think we just followed the game plan, right? Like... I think we kind of have to. And I actually might lose because I didn't play that correctly. Live. No, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot, I swear to God. Like... Like, I had such an easy play to make there, and I was like, nah, it's all good. Like, basically, I just had to... Huh. Alright. So, unfortunately, we didn't play that correctly. However, we do have ways out of it. So, we basically just need to count Trick Room turns. And I do think we can do this, but it's a little difficult. Like, the problem is that we don't need Terra on anything in this game, except Tornadus. Tornadus was the only thing in this game that needs a Terra. So... they do go for the correct play. We go for 2 turns. might live this. I honestly might. But I don't think I will. Hey! Bro, we are winning. Bro. Primarina strong. Primarina too strong. This is good. This is gold, my guy. You just double protect and we GG. That's the peril of Trick Room for you. You get double protected on and you get GG. Twisted Dimensions return. Hyper Voice. And you always go after Frigoraph here. You never double target the Torkoal. If you do, you are losing. Because you always need to stop Trick Room. I can always take out Torkoal with Hyper Voice. You never double target Torkoal. We always need to make sure exactly. Like, yeah. Like, imagine if I just double targeted Torkoal and just lost like an idiot. Like, So, they'll cancel. GG's. We played that one well. Feels good. Yeah. Alright. Nice. So 6-1, we take those. I'm gonna check our rank and then I'm gonna stop for now because I have other stuff to do.